Hello every pony, Dale over here. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my own personally opinion about stuff in My Little Pony, so if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So today I wanted to talk about if I feel like the MLP ponies or horses or wild horses or tame horses, almost like we have wild horses and tame horses in real life. I know like the show is fantasy and pastel colored ponies that can do all sorts of weird stuff with magic and stuff like that, so they probably don't know anything about like wild horses or tame horses in our universe. But I just looked up like things about like wild horses today, because I actually didn't know a whole lot about like wild horses besides them being brand marked when they're getting captured in the wild, or how to say that, and being sold and stuff like that. So without any of the information, I was just like, I wonder actually if the main 6 are wild horses and they're just like living almost like humans, or how to say that. But then again, I don't know, because like we see in real life, like wild horses is more out in the open. They don't have a stall or a house, or how to say that, to be in, or how, yeah, you understand my drift, I hope. But yeah, I really don't think like the main 6 or the ponies from My Little Ponies are wild horses. I think like more they're tame horses, or they are their own personality horse, or how to say that, they are their own how should we say that, they more act like humans that they act like normal horses or ponies in real life. So them having somebody that could tame them is just a little bit off the charts, or how to say that, because again, we haven't seen any humans in Equestria, and we haven't seen anybody else that could tame them. And I know like they have stuff like Celestia, and they have like this almost hierarchy in the My Little Pony system. So we have like alicorns and them that are rich, like unicorns and stuff like that. But I think like all of the ponies in My Little Pony have some form of riches, or how to say that. We haven't seen any poor ponies yet, or how to say that. We haven't seen a pony that was wild from the wild, or how to say that. That could actually be a interesting episode if we got a My Little Pony episode where we actually saw a wild horse. I know like we have stuff like Sakura, and we have like stuff like horseshoes, but or troubleshoes, sorry for that. But I really do believe like there could be a possibility to come being called by the cutie map and going to a quest where they have to help like wild horses. I don't know if the Kirin count as wild horses. Please leave a comment down in the comment section below if you feel like there's somebody that I'm missing here. We also seen stuff like the Arabian horses that has like a saddle and the gear in their mouth and stuff like that. So it almost looks like they're capable of being ridden, or how to say that. So yeah, and I know like if you wanna like be good to your horse here in real life, you take it in, you make sure it gets food, water every day, you make sure it gets ridden on every day and being taken out and stuff like that. And if you're having like wild horses in some farm, or how to say that, I do believe like they have to let them run around and stuff like that. But the only difference between that is like they're getting the brand marks and like they're being sold and being, some of them are also being tamed to be like really normal horses or running horses and stuff like that. So I'm not quite sure how that is in real life, and I'm sorry, but maybe I'll put some information from Wikipedia or something in the comments or in the description down below, so you can go and you can get your own gist of what you think the My Little Pony ponies are. If you think like they're wild, or you think they're like tame, or you think other stuff about what they could be, because like I'm also a little bit, are they humans in disguise, or is it just like a play? Like, is there something, could it be like they were humans before they were transformed into ponies and they just don't remember? I don't know, but I don't think the possibility of that is. I just think like they're being more humanized because we want to have to, so we could like see eye to eye, or we could see ourselves in the ponies, or how to say that, their personality, the way that they're doing, the way that they're living, and stuff like that. I really do believe like the ponies have been more personalized and like human-esque, or how to say that. Like I still feel like there's stuff where they're doing horse noises, or they're doing stuff that is pony-ish, like of course like having hooves and stuff like that, being a horse, right? But as I said in the start, this was more like a fun thing to think about, and what I think like they were in the My Little Pony show is like I think like more or less tame, because like in real life I know like wild horses have a tendency to bite and kick and battle with each other, and I know like they're battling the evil ponies and stuff like that as well, but they're not battling against each other in the show. So that made me think like they're tame, or how to say that, they're being friendly towards each other. They're not like kicking each other or biting each other or fighting for territory, as I think like wild horses do in real life. I'm not quite sure about that, but again, I really do feel like there's potential in like having such an episode where we could see My Little Pony meeting like really wild horses, or like poor ponies that have nothing, or how to say that. Actually, we have seen the Griffs like having nothing, or how to say that, their town being destroyed, and like them building everything up again and stuff like that. But I don't know, like again, I do feel like every animal and every creature that there is in My Little Pony is somewhat tame. So even the griffins, the dragons, and like everything is just like being humanized or tame, or how to say that, to fuse the show, so you could maybe be like getting more sympathy for the characters and the stuff that's going on there, because like this more they're humanized, and this more you know, how to say that, feel for the pony, this better for the show, because like then they can like sell more, I guess. But it also makes it a little bit better for yourself, because like then you are getting more invested in what happens with, for example, your favorite pony, in my case Applejack, or like you're focused a little bit more about what happens to the background characters or the other characters that are non-ponies. So I don't know, if you have a other idea of what you feel, in put it in the comments down below. As I said, do you think like the ponies are humanized, or do you think like there's something else going on? maybe it's just like fantasy and stuff like that, and I don't need to like think that much about it. But I just wanted, again, as I said in the start, make this as a fun video where I was talking about if I think like the My Little Pony horses were wild horses or tame horses. So yeah, that was actually all for today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.